So when we have chosen our tool, whether it's one of these 3 tools that I have mentioned or any other tool on the market that you prefer, then we have some implementation steps, which are preparation, configuration, soft launch, and full rollout. And let's dive into each of those. So 1, we have the preparation. So what we want to do is we want to get the detailed requirement gathering that we prepared prior to choosing the software. Then we have to think about what we want to do with our change management strategy. We have to be able to enroll the first group of our team members into the implementation, and we have to lay out a detailed timeline. This will ensure that our software is fully operational and it leaves room for testing and adjustments. The next step would be configuration. So what we want to do with configuration is we want to customize the system to our liking. So the interface needs to be updated in a way that we prefer related to our detailed requirements document. We have to account for resource allocation, and it can only be time. For example, it doesn't have to just be the budget to hiring somebody. It can also be time, especially if you're doing this on your own. Your team and you already have a full schedule, so you need to find the time in the day when you will be able to allocate resource. You also have to assign roles inside of your team. So who will do what related to the whole implementation. And then you have to think about data migration planning. Do you want to move historical data? Do you want to start from scratch? Are there any other things that need to be involved in this? And then we have to work on initial user training. This is usually covered by the software itself having an academy or any courses that your team can then enroll in and start seeing the basic terminology related to the software. So we have done the configuration. We want to do soft launch. We recommend that you select a small group of users who will test your configuration. And then you can gather real-time feedback by them telling you what is working and what's not working. And afterwards, you can track key metrics that you want to achieve. These numbers will help you measure the software's impact and identify areas for improvement. And once that's done to our satisfaction and we're not going back to the previous phase, we can then do the full rollout. Everyone starts using the software. Our whole team has received comprehensive training on our tailored software configuration. And we have to also account for continuous support and improvement mechanism, because you have just translated your processes into this software. You did not start fully using it. Only after a few weeks or months pass by, you will be able to then recognize, oh, we can also automate this. We can also automate that. We can also, let's map this whole process and let's see the steps that we didn't even think about right now. So this is a continuous process. This is not, we do this and it's done. This is basically, we do the first version of it and then we iterate. Also, the software itself will roll out updates as the time goes by. So maybe a new feature comes out that you didn't even think of that can help you with something that you already could use some help.